Alrighty, folks. Here it is. It's about 6 o'clock. Saturday evening, August 2020. What's today? The 7th? Yeah, the 7th. All right. So, here it is. 1972 Chevy El Camino. We pull out the 425 Cadillac engine right here. If you've seen my videos, you've seen it inside the car, El Camino. Now, a lot of things going on here. Pulley system. It's got one belt for the alternator, one belt, crank, water pump, power steering. We left the power steering attached right there so we ain't got to jack with the fluid. Now, when they put this Cadillac engine into the Chevy, this is what was done. There's a plate welded right there. There's another plate welded over here to accept the front motor mounts, because the Chevys, of course, y'all know, sit back here and over there. Here it is. We got all the wiring. We threw it up there. It's a big engine bay. And when I did the suspension, I put the big block springs. Look how high it came up. She's pretty lifted. So that tells you right there, look how high. It's like almost gasser style. This thing is high and that engine is super heavy. Okay, so Cadillac 425. This one comes out of a Cadillac Eldorado. Now, anybody that's gonna want to run this, anybody that's gonna want to run this engine, whether it be 425, 472, you're gonna need to do something with the motor mounts, as he did here. Okay, and another thing, big part, oil pan. Jerry, can you bring me that oil pan? Okay. Side by side comparison. See this? This is the front of the oil pan. And this one is the front of the oil pan. Let me turn it around so y'all can get a visualization of this correctly. So, okay. Right here, it's a cross member. It's not gonna work. This one, out of the Eldorado, since it's a 425, originally came with this oil pan. Rear sump, okay? Shallow front. This one, somewhat more toward the front, but kind of in the middle. And then the rear. I thought I was screwed, okay? Baby brother's with me. I thought we were screwed. But I was like, well, what can we lose? Let's take the oil pans off and see what we can do. Because the oil pumps are located in the front. Distributors there, oil pumps in the front. Your oil filter deals right there. Now, 472 Cadillac. Don't mind all this mess. That's the easy off. It's doing its job. It's coming off like nothing. Anyway, here we go. Another big issue. You see, this is that sump. Okay, for that first oil pan that I showed you, which is the original one to the 472. This is the 425 Cadillac. Here's the differences. Look at that. And this crank bolt right here. That one is mounted here for this brace. The one for the 425 is going to bolt right into this 472, and then it's gonna go bolted right there to that main. So here's that special main bolt. It has the extension on it to thread. There you go. So this one's gonna take the place of the original one, like so. So it can bolt up to this, like that, onto the crank. But this part here, guys, if you want to run this Cadillac in your Chevy, it's possible. Everybody's gonna say, oh, the frame's in the way. It is in the way, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. Right there. So now you know. Run this oil pickup, this long oil pickup. Replace this short one. Replace your oil pan with this one, not the original 472, but use the 425 oil pan right there. There's this part here, sits right in here. So how the 425 originally sat in here, the 472 is going to sit in its exact same spot. So anybody wants to run the 425 472 Cadillacs in your Chevy, it's not a problem. Just swap out the oil sump, oil pickup deal, oil pan. Aside from that, it all bolts up. Cadillacs, here we go, they're exactly the same. So that's another update. We're gonna continue on. There it is. Alrighty guys, till the next video. Bye.